governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress APC have ruled out that the possibility of Adams Oshiomole and David Umahi emerging as Senate President in the 10th National Assembly. Wow, this is bad news for these two men. Oshiomole, who is the senator-elect for Edo North and Ebonyi State Governor, were ruled out due to the rules of the National Assembly on ranking. The governors, in a memo cited by Premium Times, said rules of both chambers of the National Assembly require that only ranking members can aspire to the top 4 elective vacancies. This provision effectively disqualifies former governors Umahi and Oshiomole from contesting the positions. Speaking on the Northwest, the governor said, with President Muhammadu Buhari leaving office, the region has a sense of loss and inclusion from the top 2 positions and therefore feels entitled to the Senate presidency. The consideration of the Progressive Governors Forum has been forwarded to the President-elect Bola Tinubu, Jibrin Barau of Kano, Abdulaziz Yari, Zamfara State, Governor Dave Umahi, Ebonyi State, Orji Zokalo, Abia, Osita, Izu Nanso, Imo, Gosu Akpabio, Akwa Ibom, Sani Musa, Niger, and currently jostling for the Senate presidency. Their position will help Ahmad Lawal, who is about to finish his own tenure as the Senate president. How did he help his people? Buhari, who they say is leaving office now, of what use is he to the people? The other day, he was being stoned. The people they say Baba, they call the stone and say Abba. In fact, you've done worse. But I think they should all have done more than that. They are not speaking, and that is why you see that these people are getting away with all these shenanigans. And also, like it's being said that Buhari, who is leaving, so they still want to be part. His own people still want to be part. They don't want to be excluded. You see what is being is how it's being put over there. It's just a really unfortunate. Well, if these ones, whether Umahi, whether Oshiomole, who they help, they don't help anybody, and they are part of the people who are supporting evil these days. If they are not part of the revived or the ruling party, you will see their true color. They will say the right thing that's supposed to be said, but because they are part of the people, their hands also are in the cookie jar. They will defend rubbish and nonsense. They will expect you to go by that. You know, one thing, this Nigeria is already destroyed. You might just be looking at it. You know, just like when they say somebody is working like a working corpse. That is how Nigeria is. Because if you see the depth of what has gone wrong in this country, you will not believe it. But you know what? Unfortunately, it has become the usual thing. Everybody's it's a normal thing. Oh, you went to go and steal and you get money, but just so far you have the money, they would tell you, when I was poor, did you ask me what made me to be poor? Now that I'm rich, you're not asking me how did I make my money? And people don't even want to ask questions. In as much you can pay the bills, if you can pay this, if you can do this, if you can do that. So that is how the society has deteriorated to. You see this election, you see all the shenanigans. Even when they get into power, there are a lot of kurukere movements that do happen, but they will justify it. They will say, oh, under technicality, oh, it's not supposed to be like that. Somebody will do all manner of things. Oh, now our person, now our person, may they live and say after all. Some other people, they do it. You don't want to condemn it because you are affiliated with the person and you've forgotten that you are not going to be in power, or the person is not going to be in power forever. If other people come and begin to do the same thing, then you will not have the temerity, you have the audacity to be able to challenge. It will not be as if you know how to speak the truth. See what happened. You know, what I'm just trying to say is that the situation has gotten worse. You might think, everybody, you see, okay, this thing is this and this and that. But things have gone wrong. And that is why abnormality have become the normal and the order of the day. People don't even, talk about it. People who are supposed to say some things, at times they will be ashamed, they will be afraid to say something. So that will not be the only man order to. I will not be only person that is different. Many examples like that. people are used to abnormal thing, and it's becoming normal. I bet me they leave and move on. Things we go. Let's leave it. Move on, Jerry. We see the inside. So now you begin to hear all these ones. Now they'll begin to speak. Example of what happened recently. The senator representing Kogi or whatever, Smart Adeyemi, not quite long ago, not even up to a week, when he was saying the election that made Tinubu say president-elect, oh, it's good, it's this, it's not a big deal. If you don't like it, go to court. If you don't like it, wait till 2027. All of a sudden, not up to a week now, he's beginning to cry. The same thing. That's what I'm saying. That when they are on the side of the ruling party or whatever, they will justify all manner of nonsense. You can imagine a commissioner of police telling you that he does not know the difference between children and adults when people are voting. People you can see koro koro. Eh? So you have people who are retarded in their growth. You have them in hundreds, abi? Now so they take plenty. It's just really unfortunate. So all these people, whether they did there, they know they help anybody. They know they help anybody. Divide Nigeria now for so competition in development will be technology competition as well. The two satanic people, Oshiomole and Umahi, that's what someone is saying. That's how somebody is describing them. This arrant nonsense. Why are you people asking us? Don't you know what happens during the election? Do it the way you people used to do it. Who votes all these criminals into power again? So they don't even want Nigeria to move forward. Now, like say they don't do well, oh, all these ones they are governors, so like say they don't do well before. Now you go say, oh, I beg, may they go continue. Unfortunately, they are just there. At times you ask yourself, wait, see, you are just living because God just created you. But if you want to, God has already handed over the affairs of the people into the hands of the government, and that's why the Bible say, obey the law of the land. And the people who are the authority, at the helm of authority, they should do the needful. They should do the needful. When the wicked are on the throne, the people cry, the people wail. And that is what is happening. So at the end of the day, you begin to see yourself. They say they want to do census. People say, why do you want to come and count me to do what? They will tell you, so that in case they want to share this, they want to do this and that, you'll be part of it. Lori Ro, it's a lie. They have a different and ulterior motive in doing all of these things that they are doing. At the end of the day, you begin to ask yourself, are we even living in a country where just anywhere belly face, you wake up, whatever that comes your way, you take it like that. You don't have a system in place. We don't have government. We don't even have government. You can imagine somebody who calls himself, make it just even carry a while ago. Unfortunately, the one that is even coming is even worse. It's going to be worse. Whether you like it or not, whether you say they go swear again, you go see chop breakfast. Woto, you go see chop am. But unfortunately, you are used to it, so it makes no difference. But those who know that it shouldn't be like that, they are the ones worried. You are not going to be worried because your life has always been anyhow like that. So you don't even know your left from your left. You have a president that all this nonsense is happening. You tell me that he's going to leave Nigeria in a better place than he met it. This one, that is to tell you that there's nothing upstairs, or they are just being wicked. Now they are telling us all this is the bad news to them, not even to the people, because if they become Senate presidents, who they help? Nobody. So guys, let's know what you think about this and have your take.